Like we told you earlier, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping are holding a bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the BRICS Summit in Russia's Kazan. Xi Jinping says the India-China relationship should be strengthening, and it should strengthen on communication and cooperation, and that both countries must properly handle divergences and differences and realize each other's development dreams. Now, this is the first meeting between the leaders since India and China agreed on non-hostile patrolling along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh in a major breakthrough in ending the over 4-year-long military standoff. And from what we have found out from our sources in Kazan, the meeting has just culminated. We also have with us our Foreign Affairs editor, Siddhant Sibbal, again joining us live from Kazan. Siddhant, good to have you with us. Can you give us a lowdown, the on-ground lowdown of what you just witnessed, and if you've had a word about the meeting yet?
Right now, a lot of information coming, whether it is from the Chinese President Xi Jinping's comments. He, of course, has called for strengthening of communication with India. During the bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Modi, he also talked about making sure that both countries understand the historical trends. These are remarks which have been said by the Chinese side several times, talking about that how both countries are countries with a billion-plus population and need to work together. We are now waiting the comments of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and also there will be a briefing by the Indian Foreign Secretary as well. And that briefing is something where everyone will be clinging to every word possible. There are several issues of concerns between the two countries, whether it is the trade deficit, whether it is the concerns over the border. We know the patrolling pact has been agreed on, but we do not know the details of the patrolling pact. Also in terms of the businesses as well, we know that the Indian businesses have been calling on for easing the visa regimes for the Chinese economy, of course, which is facing issues related to EVs from the Europeans, is something that will be, of course, closely watched. That is, in fact, closely watched in India, and of course, that helps. Having good relationship with India, another market for the Chinese products. So it's a win-win
we just
overall.
Interject you for a second, because we are getting live visuals of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping right after the meeting culminated. The all-anticipated bilateral meeting in over 4.5 years between the two dignitaries, in a meeting which was, as you said, and also what is being termed as the Kazan thaw. And of course, we are awaiting that all-important briefing by the Indian Foreign Secretary also to get the details of this bilateral.
Well, yes, correct. The first visuals of the meeting between the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping is now coming out. We have those visuals on our television screens, and the focus, of course, will be as to what transpired. The visuals, of course, show a kind of an engagement between the two sides. The focus, of course, will be to make sure that there is normalcy in the relationship between India and China. This is a relationship for last 4.5 years, which has seen a lot of tensions especially at the border. The Indian External Affairs Minister several times has stated that whatever happens at the border impacts the wider political relationship. These are comments which have been made several times. The Indian side has also said that the differences should not become disputes, and if there are disputes, they should be resolved. So now we're looking at as to how India and China have been able to resolve their disputes. In fact, not only Beijing and New Delhi will be focusing on how the relationship goes forward, but many countries will be in the region closely watching as to how these two countries silently, through patient diplomacy, have been able to resolve the situation.
Okay, differences should not become disputes. What a wonderful way to summarize perhaps the pointers that you've collected from the bilateral so far. Of course, we will await the details of it. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.